Hi, my name is Brian King. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and welcome to StampWithBrian.com. Earlier this week, I shared with you this card, which features a unique little front piece here that uses the hearts border punch and the bracket punch to create a nice little frame. Today, I want to show you exactly how to make that frame. But first, I want to talk a little bit about the hearts border punch. So come on in and let's work on this project together. This is the hearts border punch, and typically, I've already punched these, you would just line these hearts up along here on this edge, punch, and you can create a large border or a long border of hearts that can be used to pop off the side of any card or card front. But today, I'm going to show you how to use that to make that frame. So this is 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. And what I'm going to do is just center it inside the hearts border punch. Now it's easy to see that there's a little groove right inside, and you'll see this when you do it yourself, and it just centers it perfectly along the edge. And I'm going to go around and I'm going to do that on all sides, just centering it each time, and it creates a perfect border of hearts around this piece. So the next thing I did was I used the Project Life corner rounder to simply slide it in here and round each of the corners. I think that just kind of takes away a little bit of the space that's left on these hearts. So the next thing I want to do is fill this inside or punch something out of here to complete this frame. I tried circles, but it left too much space. I tried squares, but it just didn't look right. The bracket label punch turned out to be the perfect thing for me to use. So what I'm going to do, so that I can punch it and not just eyeball it, I'm gluing down a label bracket punch here on the front. Now what I want to point out, and why this works so perfectly in my opinion, is that each one of these little points goes right between the hearts. So I just love the way that that looks. So now that I've glued that down, I'm going to remove it by sliding it into my punch, lining it up with the piece that I just put in, and punch it out. I now have the perfect frame. I just have to go in and pull some of these little pieces out. I have replicated this frame that I used here. Now I can see that used in a lot of different occasions. This one was for baby. This could be Valentine's or wedding or something like that. But you can really just design your card around that. So I know what you're thinking. You're saying, Brian, so what are you going to do with all those tiny little hearts that you just cut out? Well, they're perfect to add a little piece of glue and add as a little addition to a card. Or you could just toss them in the trash. They're very easy to replicate with scrap pieces of paper. But you could stick them inside the envelope of the card that you're mailing to a friend if you have a particularly vengeful or hateful side. If you're sending me a card, please don't do this. I do not want a confetti bomb coming out of my mailbox. I hope you found these tips to be helpful, and please come visit me at StampWithBrian.com to join us over there for all the fun we're having. Thanks for stopping by.